happening, folks? Welcome back to Double G Outdoors TV. So killing a couple hours here before I gotta leave. I've got a state event today, so I'm off work and I got some minnows to burn. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it before we get back from where we're at. So I'm going to go ahead and use what we got left, and then from there, whatever I got left, I'm gonna turn loose in here in the pond because they're crappie minnows. A couple goldfish minnows left. Had a good weekend over the weekend on the new boat. Rough water, rough wind, but we did. Sunday we caught, I caught more than my wife did. She was using minnows and I caught more than she did. I was using jigs, she was using minnows. So it was a very productive weekend. Caught a few fish on Saturday. Then we got chased out by the rain. Got through a double jig rig all day. So today, I left that that idea at home because I was on the lake. Today I'm just pond hopping, so we're not going to double jig rig in here. As you can see already, I got a lot of moss, algae, whatever. I'm sure the fish are here. So what I'm throwing, obviously a crappie magnet, blackened chartreuse with a bourbonnator bait, 1/32 ounce. It's almost like a pink with fleck in it jig head. But I have a panfish rod by St. Croix 6-foot ultralight here that I'm trying out, that I just bought on Marketplace. Guy was getting rid of it and I paid like $50 for it or something, 60, something like that. And these rods are 140 bucks right now, brand new, and I know that for a fact because I've got a couple of them at home. So I put a Abu Garcia Max 10 on here, Max X10, to try it out. I hear that for an inexpensive reel, they're pretty decent. I like the way it feels. I'm not going to waste any time. I get the minnows out because I am very pressed for time today. I was itching to toss this thing, see how it cast and how the rod felt. The rod feels pretty close to the brand new one like this I got. Different model though. I mean, it's the same one, but I think it's an older version. But there's nothing wrong with it. You can see that on the cork. Very nice rod. Definitely an ultralight. Spooled up with some full 4-pound high vis reaction tackle line. Seems to be a pretty good line. I use it quite a bit. Water's stained today because of the algae, I think. Probably all the wind we've had. We had some monster wind this weekend. I mean, it was ugly to fish on. It was aggravating, even with the spot lock. Still trying to learn the spot lock and all those other things. So you guys seen me fish up here a bunch, and I'll tell you what, you think the traffic's bad on the weekends. It is the middle of the work week. School's still in. It was a mistake on my part by not measuring it. Man, the old Abu Garcia is pretty smooth reel for an inexpensive one. The only reason I've laid off of buying one. Ooh, we're hooked up. Oh, he come loose. Didn't have him buttoned up good. The only reason I've laid off of buy one is I don't have nothing that matches that red. That fish has got it and gone. That fish is hooked up. Alright. Well, at least he can swallow the hook. A little bluegill. So we got the skunk out, folks. I was dealing with that one because I had a bite on this. Boat flip blue. I had a good bite. Alright, throw this dude back out there. Get us another minnow. Like I said, I'm burning minnows today because if I don't use them today, they're going to be dead before we get back from out of town. So I've got nobody at home who can go use them. My youngest son is at home, but he doesn't drive yet. So he can't go burn them for us. Well, I'm sure he'd drive the truck if you'd let him. Oh, just tell him. Soon enough, kid. I had a decent bite on the old boat flip blue right there. I will tell you though, casting these ultralights, it's a new world for me. I have really learned, because I don't, you know, I'm an ex-bass fisherman, big time, not ex, but you know, I used to fish tournaments and stuff. So casting these little light jigs and all this stuff's different for me. But I found that you really got to let the bait do the work on these, more so than anything I've used, because you don't have a big bunch of weight to sling it or pitch it with. Sorry about that. Had your paint pointed toward the ground. Now, this is not my normal hook. This is not a panfish hook. This is a little small hook for worms. Beautiful day. I'm gonna give this minnow till it's gone, and then I'm probably going to retie with a panfish hook, light wire. See if I got some small panfish hooks. I don't remember what I got with me, other than the fact that there's a fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Largemouth. There he is, folks. All right, guy, I'll take you loose. Lord, got him right in the snoot. It's a good hookup. Okay. A little largemouth. All right, we'll throw him back there. Get him back out of there. Wipe the slime off my hands. Alright, camera shut off and hooked up with a, ouch, poked myself with the own hook. A little small largemouth. Say it all the time, folks. The little ones think they are so large. 6-inch fish, last year's fish for sure. Sorry about that. Had the camera shut off on me, and it's not my normal SD card, so it's telling me basically reinstall the card. Yeah, they're just here. I'm not finding them. I'm not finding the color they want right now. That's all right. I'm just pitching it out there, right there. As I'm in the process of trying to figure out what color I want to put on. Alright, let's do this. Terminator bait. This is a 2-inch, their version of 2-inch grub. It's black and monkey milk, but what it goes under is, they call it Eclipse. I use it usually in the stinger kind of series, but I'll tell you right now, I freaking love their baits. I got several baits I really like that I use quite often. I would like to know why there's so much wind though this year in the springtime. It's blowing my mind, man. The wind is just constant, man. I can't remember the last day that there was just no breeze. That's, you know, this is I mean, you guys may not think this is a heavy wind, but this is a lot. This is like, there is no calm days. I don't mind a breeze. This is just steady. Just a steady, constant 10, 15 mile an hour wind. So it's a little perturbing after a while. And the days we get that are nice and warm, and I know it's spring though, but I mean the days we get it's nice and warm, and I'm not trying to complain because I know the winters, or not winter, but summer, hot, 95 million degrees will be coming soon. But yeah, I am complaining a little bit, I guess. I'm sick of fishing in the wind. I got a new boat out and I can't even get used to everything working on it just because of the wind pounding us around. You know, I'd like to learn that spot lock a little better. I mean, I got the spot lock part down, but I mean, the head and how to use the motor, you know, there's details about it that obviously I went out and fished like everybody did and started reading, and there's things I need to do or try on it, and trying to learn, but you know how it is. That surely looked like a bite there, bouncing around shallow. Well, I'm just trying to throw right back in there where my other bobber's at. See what I'm talking about? I've sat there and fished in that spot all morning. Now I can't keep it. Now the wind's blowing so bad, you just can't. I mean, it makes slip corking really hard. This ain't a slip cork, obviously. This is a weighted bobber. Decent little idea though if you're using a minnow. You don't want to put on a bunch of weight and stuff. So. Hey, we're hooked up. We're fighting there. Oh, largemouth. He hit that hard. Oh my God, he choked it. Wow, he did choke it. He swallowed that thing. All right, buddy. Beautiful fish when the sun hits them and all the colors, and it's all their gills. Pretty fish. Cut him loose. Off he went. Cool. Pitch back, come across all that. Okay. Well, folks. Unfortunately, I'm gonna throw about a few more times here and then I'm gonna get out of here. Well, what's happening, folks? Well, I think I'm gonna call that a wrap. The fish wasn't cooperating. I only caught 4 fish. 3 of them were largemouth, not a crappie one. Kind of silly for me. Didn't even think with the minnows it would have been that hard to pull some crappie or even some more bluegill. But there, you know, there is a big front moving in, the wind's blowing, so just didn't find them. Got to figure them out right there at the pond. Don't know what's going on. So hey, if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Doesn't cost anything, it's free, so smash that alarm bell, that way you get notifications when we cut new content. We got a bunch of lakes we're gonna hit this year. Getting ready to make a trip up to Clear Fork Reservoir and Alum Creek, Hoover Dam, Buckeye Lake, what is it, Pleasant Hill, I think it is. I think. Never been there, so I've got it. That's one that I hear has got some good fishing. And I'm probably gonna take you on a couple largemouth adventures too, now that I got the right boat to get in and out of there and do what I need to do with it. So hey, stick around. Like I said, we appreciate everything, and we'll see you later.